Hello learners, today we will be talking about notice writing. So before getting into depth of the format and how to write about notice, we need to understand what is notice writing. Through notice writing, we just simply pass on the piece of information which we need to pass on to a targeted audience. Right? Notice writing में हम क्या करते हैं? Simply कोई information होती है जो हमें किसी targeted audience को pass on करती है, उसके बारे में लिखते हैं. ये एक formal piece of writing है. एक फॉर्मल पीस ऑफ राइटिंग होता है, राइट? तो इसकी जो लैंग्वेज है वो हमें सिंपल और लाइक अप टू द मार्क रखनी पड़ती है. इसमें हमारे व्यूज या ओपिनियंस हमें नहीं देने होते हैं, राइट? पॉइंट टू पॉइंट फैक्ट बेस्ड बातें हम लिखते हैं. एंड नोटिस इज रियली वेरी शॉर्ट एंड क्रिस्प फॉर्म ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन, राइट? द वर्ड लिमिट इज 50 words. Right. Before we discuss more points regarding this notice writing, let's understand the format of notice. So the first thing that we write in notice is name of the institution, organization or school, right? So if you're working somewhere, so you'll write the name of the institution on behalf of which you're writing like notice. If you're a school going student, so you'll write the name of your school. Then after the name of the institution, we write notice, NOTICE, and just remember one thing, ये दोनों चीजें capital letter में होती है. Then as after writing notice, on the left hand side we will write date, and there is a proper format of date which we need to follow. That means 6th February 2025. So this is the format that we follow while writing notice. Some of you are habitual of writing format date in this format. So remember, this is wrong. Whenever we do any composition in English, right, and we need to write date, so we need to follow this format. Our month will always be in words. It will not be in numbers, right? Our month will be in words. So after writing date, we write heading. And our headings usually must be very catchy, right? Attractive, so that the people read or notice whatever is written. So after heading, we write down our body of notice, right? We write down the body. After finishing off the body of the notice, we write our name, and make sure we write our full name, not only the first name but the full name. And then after it, we write designation. Designation means you are working at which post. Suppose if a child is writing, so the post will be student, or suppose if he holds any position in the school, like if he's the head boy, head girl, so the designation will come as head boy, head girl, sports captain, etc., etc. Right? Now, very important thing which mostly students forget to do is this entire thing will be enclosed in a box. This entire thing, whatever we are writing, will be enclosed in a box, right? So this is the format of notice that we follow. First, the name of the institution, notice. On the left hand side, date. Then with the center alignment, we write heading also in capital letters. Then the body of the notice and full name of the person who's writing notice and his or her designation, right? Now, there are a few points that we need to remember while writing notice. So point number 1, we never use first person. We never use first person. So when we write a notice, we don't use first person. So you cannot use I, me, we, us. These things cannot be used, right? The second thing, we try to omit you, right? Second person is also omitted, right? We try not to use you as well. So mostly, which person we use? Mostly we use third person while writing notice. Right? We use mostly third person. Third person means he, she, it, his, her, etc. Right? So we mostly use the third person. Fourth thing, the word limit is 50 words. We should not exceed the word limit, right? The word limit of writing notice is 50 words. Now let's talk about like few lines which we can always like use in a notice, whether we are writing it on any topic. So to start a notice, we can start it with this line. This is to notify that, or this is to inform that. This, any of the line you can use, right, to start your notice, and to end you can just add for more details, contact, undersign. These are the lines which you can use like in every notice, whichever you are writing. These, any of these two starting line and the ending line, right? So let's just see one simple example of a notice. Okay, so one simple example. Suppose you have lost your pencil kit. and you have to write a notice informing about it, right? We are doing this notice at school level, right? So you have lost your pencil case and you have to write a notice informing the students about it. So as I told you, first we will write the name of the school, right? So name of the school can be like any name. Let's write Delhi Public School, right? Then after this we write notice. Then on the left hand side we will be writing date. So as I told you, the date will be in this format, 6th February 2025. Then at the center, so because the thing has been lost, so we will just write one heading: lost, lost, lost. That too in capital letters, right? So let's start our notice. This is to inform that a pencil kit has been lost in the school premises on 5th February 2025. It is of blue color with a Spider-Man sticker imprinted on it. It contains two pens and a pencil. If anyone finds it, return it to undersign. Founder is promised a small gift. Then we will write our name. Suppose our name is Aman Sinha, and here we can write student of class 8, right? So this is how we can write our notice. Okay, yes, see, I also forgot to draw the box. This is a common mistake that each one of us does. Now, I am drawing this box like roughly, but you're advised to use a scale so that it can look little tidy, right? So see, in this notice, if you have gone through the content carefully, I have nowhere used first person, I have nowhere used second person. Like you cannot write that I have lost my pencil kit, return it to me. It will be wrong, right? Because we don't use first person. So we'll come up with more examples of notice in the upcoming videos. Thank you.